Well, some businesses, a lot of businesses, have been sitting vacant for weeks now.
All those empty buildings could cause issues, especially in the water system. 41 Action News reporter Ray Daniel live to explain why Kansas City Water is sending an urgent reminder this morning for people turning on their faucets for the first time in 8 weeks or so. Ray?
Well, Taylor, you know, restaurants and shops are opening back up their doors, and those businesses that have been sitting vacant, KC Water is urging folks to just go ahead and flush down their water lines as they reopen. You know, that unused water has been sitting in those pipes for the past several weeks, which can increase the growth of certain bacteria. And, you know, something that the CDC had mentioned is that there is that stagnant water that can also lead to low and undetectable levels of disinfectant like chlorine. So that's why it's important to flush your lines down so that fresh water can flow through.
This needs to be done until the water runs clear and or the temperature changes. The temperature should change to a slight colder temperature because it's coming out of the water main, which is below ground.
So when they say flush your water line, it's a pretty simple process. Here are a few steps to follow. You want to make sure all your faucets in the building flow to a drain. So for the best results, go ahead and remove all the aerators and screens from each faucet flush. And using the cold water handles, you want to turn those on, and you're going to start with the ground floor and make your way up through the top floor. So making sure all those cold water faucets are on, and you're going to let that run until the temperature changes. So once you're done with the cold side, you'll go ahead and do the same with the hot side. So turning on all those hot handles, starting with the ground floor first, and then making your way up. And you'll also want to make sure you replace or reinstall any of those screens or aerators that you removed. Taylor, Lindsay?
That's right. That's right, Ray. Thank you. If you've never done that before, just twisting it off on the end of the faucet. So, Ray, it's been a couple of weeks since we talked about that nationwide warning to not flush flushable wipes when people were searching for toilet paper. Well, KC Water is urging people again. Why? Why are they talking about this now?
Because it will not break down. That is what KC Water is stating. You know, just the other day, they actually had to go to a home because they were dealing with a backup issue. This is exactly what they said. They said that a manhole was blocked up by the wipes, and more than 1,400 gallons of wastewater spilled into a drainage ditch, which led into the Little Blue River. So crews had to remove those wipes and also restore that normal flow. So definitely don't want to put those flushable wipes down the toilet, even though it does say flushable. Lindsay?
Yeah, thank you, Ray. They don't break down as quickly as toilet paper does.
Right.
Taylor?